What's going on, guys? Tomcat here, and today I'm bringing you guys another GTA 5 video. Now, in this video, I'm going to be drifting the tractor that I showed you guys in my last vehicle location video. However, this time when I drive it, I'm gonna actually have Slidey cars on, because a bunch of you guys requested me to attempt to drift this thing, or at least drive it with Slidey cars activated. So I'm gonna see how it goes. It should be interesting. Right off the bat, it's very the backhand definitely wants to slide around, but it's very weird because it doesn't have any actual rubber on the rear wheels. They're just metal with grooves in them. So it's really weird, and it doesn't slide in the same way that something with actual tires would slide. I mean, I e-brake it into the corner, and it does this, it slides, but it has this weird pull back to the other direction. It's odd, because the grooves in the rear wheels keep wanting to dig in. You can line up your drifts, but you see how it really wants to pull you back into the direction you were going, or back into place. And the Slidey cars cheat makes that even weirder, because when you're driving it normally, the grooves in those rear tires, they work. They work somewhat. But with Slidey cars activated, it's very odd, because the grooves in those rear wheels are always trying to fight with the Slidey cars cheat over who gets more traction on the road surface. Uh-oh, he's angry. Oh, no. See, this isn't fast. See, people can chase me down when I'm in this. Let's see how it does on the downhill, because we can pick up some speed here. I'm going to try and drift that corner right to the right side. And e-brake it. Kind of not bad. Like, it was okay. It's weird. That's the whole thing about driving this with Slidey cars on, is that it's just weird. If you want a vehicle that feels weird and is tricky to get to do what you want it to do, especially with this cheat on, drive this tractor with Slidey cars on. Now, and if you guys didn't see my location video for this tractor, you can go down in the description below. There'll be a link below to the location video, so you guys can check that out and see where you can actually find one of these. I'm not going to go over that in this video, because like I said before, I already went over it in my other location video. But if you guys want to know where you can find this, again, like I said, you can check the link in the description below. Oh god, stay out of the wall. Come on. Let's get through here without trying to hit everything. And when you pull the e-brake, it's got this weird, it's not understeer. Well, it sort of is, but it's not at the same time, because those front wheels have a very, very, very small turning radius. As you can see, look, at full lock, they're not turned very far at all. And when you e-brake it, and then you have complete steering lock, and you're going decently fast, it actually locks up on you and just plows through corners like you wouldn't believe. It just locks, the front wheels just lock up on you and really prevent you from being able to do what you actually want to do. See how it's just, actually, that's funny, it actually let me go past the steering angle that I was originally using back there, but normally, it'll just plow through the corners. It's funny because it'll plow because it's a tractor, but, let's see how it'll do on this dirt road with Slidey cars on. Oh god, it's going all over the place. I just flicked the wheel, and it just went crazy. I did not expect it to do that. I did not expect it to do that at all. And it's so slow, though. And in fact, like, it's so slow that when you kick the rear end out and start drifting, you can't really even believe that it's doing it, because you're, like I said, you're going so slow while you're actually drifting this thing, or even attempting to drift. I would much rather drive that quad than this. I saw a quad up there, and I was like, I'd much rather drive that than this. But, then again, in online, if you could find one of these and do... That was actually a pretty clean drift. But if you could find one of these in the online, and then and then, you know, drift some of them, like, get some of them together and drift them with your friends, that would be interesting, to say the least, because it would be basically slow motion drifting without needing to use slow motion. So, it's definitely one of the more interesting vehicles in the game, because, and not only to use with slidey cars on, but just to use regularly. Now, let's see if I go back up here, because that was a dead end back there. I'm going to see how far I can get going in this direction. Let's see if I can... Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, that was pretty clean, actually. I did not expect to actually get that much angle back there. This thing looks like so epic in the cinematic camera. It's just like kicking up so much dirt everywhere. It's perfect. Oh! That was actually pretty cool. It's actually kind of fun drifting it in the cinematic cam, because, oh, that's too much angle, that's too much angle, bring it back. Thank you. Come on. That VW van has more power than this, which is kind of embarrassing, to be honest, for this. But this thing is really tough. That's the one thing that's good about this thing, is that it's so tough that it takes a lot to kill it, that's for sure. It takes a lot to kill this thing. There's a big, like, well, not a hairpin corner, but just, because, well, no, this is a hairpin corner. It's not a switchback, but it is a hairpin corner. So let's see how I do. Oh, God. Not well at all. See, that's the weird thing about this tractor, is that it's so unpredictable, because sometimes it'll do exactly what you want it to do when you're drifting, and sometimes it does the exact opposite of what you want it to do for whatever reason. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why it does that, but for whatever reason, sometimes it does everything you want it to do, sometimes it doesn't do anything that you want it to do. And like I said, I don't know why. I think it's just this weird steering, because I had it on full lock back there, and it didn't even turn at all. It just plowed through the corner, like I said it would before. But, I mean, now, it's given me just as much steering lock as I could want, so I don't even know. I don't even get it. So many quads back here, I just want to take one of them, because they're so much faster than this. I'm even getting almost beaten by that VW van in a straight line. And, I mean, the guy on the quad is just cruising. He's not even going fast. He's just cruising, and he's beating me. Just cruising, and he's beating me. That's pretty embarrassing. For at least, well, not for me, but for this vehicle, that's for sure. And didn't even kick the back end out at all back there. It's so weirdly unpredictable that when you're using slidey cars, that it's almost just... and then see, when you try to kick it sideways, it just wants to go so far sideways that you can't get it back sometimes. It just doesn't make sense, to be honest. Conclusion to this. Yep, oh god. Perfect conclusion! Boom! 360, oh god. 360 side flipping twist. Alright, well, if you guys enjoyed that video, don't forget to give me a like, and tell me in the comments section below what you thought of it. Subscribe if you're new, and I really appreciate you guys suggesting that I do this video, because I had a really good time making it, and I'll definitely try more odd vehicles with slidey cars in the future. So again, thank you guys, and I will see you guys later.